Good morning. Here's Shenyang. Check this out. Get some light in here. -19 degrees Celsius. This is the best part. Shenyang, China. Clear. -19. Feels like -19. What does that mean? What does -19 feel like? Other than really cold. It's really cold. I don't think I've made very clear what we're doing here in Shenyang. AJ and I are both voice actors, and a big car company has hired us in the past to perform stage plays that they produce for their car company. Because they're a European car company, they have often Europeans or Americans or people who don't speak Chinese in their audiences, and what we do is we perform the entire play in English, and we do all of the voices and all of the characters in English for the benefit of those people who listen to the play through a set of headphones. Last night we came in really late, and that's because the run-through went really late. Now, if you don't know what a run-through is, that's when the cast and the performers and all the technical people do the entire play like a rehearsal, but like a very complete rehearsal with all the costumes and technical elements in place. That's really important to us because we need to know how the play is going to go so that we can voice it appropriately and understand the context for the lines. One thing we also have to do is the script was originally written in Chinese, and it was translated pretty well, but often the translator is actually Chinese and not an English speaker. So what we do is we just polish what's been written to make it sound more natural. We also time the lines, meaning that sometimes in the translation something might be shorter or longer when it comes out. And then what we do is we just adjust it so that it'll fit the timing well. The other thing we do is that we're going to do different accents for the different characters. So some words need to be adjusted to meet those accents, or some lines need to be adjusted for the cadence of that accent. For example, one of my characters is going to be done with something that resembles more of a English accent. She's one of the main characters, and she's got an accent a bit like this. When AJ is next to me, it's a bit easier because I can reflect off of him. But in terms of writing, I might adjust it where instead of saying crazy, I'd say mad, because mad is more of a British use. And then the other character is going to be she's actually kind of going to have this. I think she's going to have something a little bit sweeter or a little bit higher, or I don't know. It's not yet there yet. The actress herself has this kind of way of speaking that's very childlike and ethereal, but I don't know what it's going to be yet. But it's definitely going to be more American. So then we polish the lines to meet those needs of those characters. That's what I'm doing here. It's my job, so exciting. AJ and I are headed to the theater now, where we'll be performing. Very exciting. This is our booth. The stage. So next to the theater is a gym, and inside the gym is a cafe, and that's where we have been coming every day to
Twice a day, dude.
To eat and work on the script and spend the actually very small amount of downtime we have. AJ, talk to the camera. How do you feel about everything, AJ? This is our last day here.
It's gone quite well, I think. A lot smoother than when we were down in Wuxi at the start of the year. I think they've learnt a lot from the last time they did it. You know, last
They
time.
or us?
I think we have developed as professionals as well.
This is our last scheduled performance, but they're saying that they might not need us if there are no English speakers in the audience. So we might get to wrap up sooner than expected. This is the theater we're working in, and we have now been released after 4 performances here. I'm out in the parking lot. It's a little bit icky tonight, but here's the theater where we've been working, performing our show, and yeah, it's pretty special. And now we get to get out of here. I'm tired. We're catching the 8 o'clock train back to Beijing tomorrow. And we've agreed to leave here at 5:30. We're going home tomorrow, which is nice. I have a gig on Wednesday. It's a short one. Then I think I'm going to take a few days off because I feel like I've been working too much. Yeah. I'm going to get up really early. You'll see that. And we'll head back to Beijing tomorrow. Can't wait. Good night. Good morning. It's nearly 6:30. I'm already packed. I'm going to run downstairs and meet AJ and then go to the train station.
2 McDonald's and a Burger King. And no bloody Starbucks. And they call this progress. To be fair, this is a bullet train compared to the sleeper that we got to come here. So the one we came on was a refurbished vintage Chinese train. You can see the green colouring of it, probably around 40 or 50 years old, but updated within the last 10 years when the whole train system was updated. This train is a bullet train, only came into operation around 3 or 4 years ago.
It's strictly prohibited to take any dangerous articles on this train. Thanks for your cooperation.